Welcome to our 31st 2025 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. Sorry I'm late. I was dealing with a situation with some damage cards. Alright, so number 32 is sold out. That one will be Wednesday, May 6th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Number 33 is sold out. That one's scheduled to be Saturday, May 9th at the same time. And let's see, 34 is up. I'm sure there's still some spots. It is now linked in the chat. Let's see what we have left. 16 sold here. I see White Sox, Dodgers, Giants, Cardinals, and Rangers. Wow. Stuff's selling fast. Alright, so for today's break. Oh, and for those interested, I posted a Topps Chrome update breakup today, old school, because I found price that was okay. Usually, it's very hard to find aftermarket stuff these days, but we're gonna give it a shot. So, for today's break, we have Francisco with the Orioles, Thomas K with the Red Sox, John L with the Yankees and Mariners, Michael M with the Rays, A's, Marlins, and Cubs. Shannon B with the Jays, Astros, Mets, Pirates, D-backs. We have Bruce B with 6 teams, the White Sox, Angels, Phillies, Brewers, Cardinals, Rockies. Norman C with the Guardians and Padres. Andrew K with the Tigers, as well as the Giants. Christian with the Royals and Nats. Brandon H with the Twins. Chris C with the Rangers. Brian H with the Braves. Ethan S with the Reds. And Jason K with the Dodgers. Alright. So this is the last box of a package I got with 5 of them. After this, I'm opening up one final case I have of 8. And that's all I have. Well, actually, it's not all I have. Actually, I did order 2 more boxes at a very much higher price. Well, see how that works out. If it doesn't seem to want it to be working out, I'll probably just hold the boxes, because these things over time seem to appreciate very well in value, especially if the class works out, and it seems to be a lot of positive thinking with this class so far. I know in 2024 it's worked out pretty well. In 2023 it's worked out very well. 2022, 2021, not as much. So let's see what we can find today. We have Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. Travis Bazzana, Guardians. He's starting to do better. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. Caden Bodine, first for the Orioles. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. C.J. Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Caleb Onemer, White Sox. And a green chrome, first for the Guardians. It'll be Dean Curley, 33 of 99. I'm thinking he's a 3rd rounder. That'll be for Norman. Oh no, he's 2nd rounder, 64th overall. Even better. So you go, Norman. Alright, we have a chrome first Mason McConaughey for the Rangers for Chris. Arjun Imala for the Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins for Brandon. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Caleb Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays for Michael. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. We have... the heck is this? It's not an inaction. It is an inaction. This is weird as heck. It's an inaction, but it's not cut. That is really weird. I've never seen that, and that does not seem to be right. But yeah, look at that. It is no die cut. It's just a full card. That is super strange. I wonder if that's going to have some extra value in it. That'll be for Bruce. There's They're definitely supposed to be cut. I would call that an error card. We have Refractor, Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox, first rounder for Thomas, and Yohandy Morales for the Nationals. So yeah, Bruce, I'd look into that. See if there's any extra value to be had. And I see that was an in-action card in this one. It's cut. That's so weird. Nate George, Orioles. Joseph Zera, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis, Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Cheng Sen-ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Finn, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Kate Anderson, first for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phils. Kate Obermueller, first for the Phils. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Gavin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nyans, first for the Astros. And Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Yohandy Morales, Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the Orioles. Walker Janik, Astros. JD Thompson, first for the Brewers. And our Chrome. Alright, we have Chrome first, Kate Obermueller for the Phils for Bruce. Charlie Condon for the Rockies. Mason Neville, first for the Reds for Ethan. Frank Castillo, Rangers. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers for Bruce. Dante Nori for the Phillies. And here's another in action. This time it is Eli Willits of the Nationals. It's weird. What's also weird is this one. So this one's die cut, this one's not. But this one also got a refraction on it. And this one does not. So I don't know what's going on with that card. So there's Eli Willits in action, the way it's supposed to be, from my understanding, from what I've seen. That's for Christian. Refractor first Pico Cone for the Yankees for John, and refractor first JD Thompson for the Brewers for Bruce. We have Joseph Zera, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis, Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Cheng Sen-ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Cam Caminiti, Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Kate Anderson, first for the Mariners. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. JD Thompson, first for the Brewers. JB Middleton, first for the Rockies. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell for the D-backs, and a blue auto. Hold on, I gotta reply to my wife real quick. Alright, we got a blue for the Blue Jays. Cross your fingers for JoJo. Can we get a blue JoJo? Nope, Jake Cook. I think he was a third, I believe. Third rounder. So that'd be for Shannon, I believe. Third round, 81st overall. Jake Cook. We have a chrome first, Dean Moss for the Rays, for Michael. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon. First for the Tigers. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Upside down, we got first rounder Liam Doyle for the Cardinals, for Bruce. Back around again, first Peter Cusseau for the Mets, for Shannon. Max Williams, first for the Marlins, for Michael. I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong with this box. We got another in action, and it is not cut. It's Josh Hammond of the Royals, whatever. And it's not refractored either. And that'll be for Christian. Refractor first, Michael Lombardi for the Royals for Christian. And Spencer Jones for the Yankees for John. So, I don't know what's going on here. Usually you get one in action per box that is cut, like the Willets. And we have 3 now, and 2 of them don't have a die cut. I'll see how many more inactions we can find, I guess. I don't know. D. Livingston, first for the D-backs. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Johnny Level, Giants. Tayton Gray, first for the Rays. Jacob Reimer, Mets. Landon Harmon, first for the Nets. Jesus Medee, Brewers. Tate Suthasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets. Max Williams, first for the Marlins. Andrew Salas, Marlins. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox. Elian Pena for the Mets. And an X-Fractor, first for the Pirates. It'll be Murph Gray. And I'll go to Shannon. Alrighty-dighty. Here we are. Alright, we have number 1 overall, Eli Willits for the Nationals for Christian. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers for Andrew. Gage Wood, first rounder for the Phillies for Bruce. Grant Richardson, first for the A's for Michael. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals for Christian. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies for Bruce. And an Axis insert will be of Xavier Nyans of the Astros for Shannon. Refractor first, Aaron Watson for the Reds for Ethan. And refractor, Joshua Gonzalez for the Giants for Andrew. Slow on the refractors so far. Put you here, Gage Wood. Alright, we have Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez, first for the Pirates. Pico Cohen, first for the Yankees. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. Randall Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Sammy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Travis Sikora, Nats. Briggs McKenzie, first for the Braves. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. Carson Benj, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. And an Fuchsia Reptilian, first for the Jays. This time it's Tim Piacentine, so we're getting all the J hitters that are not JoJo Parker. That'd again be for Shannon. He was a 5th rounder. Alright, Chrome first, we have Chase Shores for the Angels for Bruce. Cam Caminetti, Braves. First round, Michael Oliveto for the Tigers for Andrew. Joshua Lugo, Angels. First round, Zach Root for the Dodgers for Jason. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres for Norman. J.D. Dix for the D-backs. And a Sky Blue of Dakota Jordan for the Giants. That'll be for Andrew. And refractor first, Connor Essenberg. I think he's a 5th rounder for the Braves for Brian. And J.T. Quinn, first for the Orioles for Francisco. He's a 2nd rounder. Alright, we have Jordan Yost, first for the Tigers. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. Arjun Nimila, Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminetti, Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Josh Grota Grauer, A's. A.J. Russell, first for the Rangers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy, D-backs. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Seme Jr., first for the Nats. And Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. And auto will be a Nolan Sailors for the Kansas City Royals. And that will be for Christian. I want to say he's a third, right? It's fourth rounder. Alright, we have a chrome first rounder of Gavin Fiana, the Rangers, for Chris. Matt Barr, first for the Twins, for Brandon. Kate Anderson, first rounder for the Mariners, for John. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies, for Bruce. Tyler Brenmer, first rounder for the Angels, for Bruce. Michael Salina, first for the Padres, for Norman. Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels. And an axis of Shotaro Mori of the A's. That'll be for Michael. Refractor first rounder, Seth Hernandez of the Pirates, for Shannon. Good one there. And Walker Janik, Houston Astros, also for Shannon. Here's two pitchers, and Gavin Fian. Okay, we have Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie, Braves. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. Ken Kepley, first for the Cubs. Brady Montgomery, White Sox. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Ryan Sloan, Mariners. Colin Yeaman, first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Vidoric, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmerin Valdez, Pirates. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals. Connor Griffin, Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies. J.J. Weatherholt, Cardinals. Cade Crossland, first for the Cardinals. And first rounder Charles Devilan for the Dodgers for Jason. We got both Dodger first round chrome now. Tommy White for the A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners for John. Hagen Smith, White Sox. J.J. Weatherholt, Cardinals. First round Marcus Phillips for the Red Sox for Thomas. Matthew Miura, first for the Cardinals for Bruce. And there's another goofy in action, and this time it's Charlie Condon of the Rockies. Getting a bunch of these, and that'll be for Bruce. Refractor Franklin Arias for the Red Sox for Thomas. And refractor first Miguel Seme Jr. for the Nats for Christian. What a weird box we have going here with these inactions. We have Caden Bodine, first for the Orioles. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez, first for the Pirates. Pico Cohen, first for the Yankees. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. Reynel Rodriguez. I bet they get denied for grading. I don't know. They could be considered an error card. Sometimes they do grade those and label them as errors. So I'm not sure. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. A.J. Russell, first for the Rangers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy, D-backs. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Seme Jr., first for the Nats. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. And then we have our Chrome. Chrome first, Dominic Reed for the Cubs. That'll be for Michael. Rock Riggio, Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phils for Bruce. Leo DeVries, A's. Riley Quick, first rounder for the Twins for Brandon. Sabe Caldwell, D-backs. First round Brady Abel for the Brewers. And a Bowman Draft Night insert of Ike Irish, Orioles. That'll be for Francisco. Refractor first, Dean Curley. Second rounder for the Guardians for Norman. And refractor first, Trevor Cohen, third rounder for the Giants. So we got two good refractors. We'll take those. So Dean Curley is the man for Cleveland in this break. Abel. There we are. We have Jordan Yost, first for the Tigers, Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs, Josh Hammond, first for the Royals, Grant Richardson, first for the A's, Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats, Nate George, Orioles, Johnny Farmello, Mariners, Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers, Arjun Nimula, Jays, Quentin Young, first for the Twins, Jackson Wiggins, Cubs, Chase Shores, first for the Angels, Gavin Turley, first for the A's, Xavier Nyans, first for the Astros, Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies, JoJo Parker, first for the Jays, Aiden West, first for the Dodgers, Mason Peters, first for the Mariners, Yohani Morales, Nationals, JT Quinn, first for the Orioles, Walker Janik, Astros, Alfredo Duno, Reds, and Chrome. We have a Chrome first, Jake Monroe for the Angels. That'll be for Bruce. This one's cut very poorly up high. Theo Gillen for the Rays. Back to normal. Dean Livingston first for the D-backs for Shannon. They were on Lorenzo. Tigers, Adonis Guzman first for the Pirates for Shannon. First round, Jamie Arnold for the A's for Michael. Christian Fouch first for the Red Sox for Thomas. Axis insert will be Leo DeVries of the A's for Michael. Refractor will be Kevin McGonigal, the Tigers, for Andrew, and refractor first, Brian Curley of the Diamondbacks for Shannon. Alright, we have Rock Riggio, Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Leo DeVries, A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels. Theo Gillen, Rays. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Keith Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Charlie Condon, Rockies. Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Yolfran Castillo, Rangers. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Aaron Escobar, Phillies. James Ellinger, first for the Twins. Falman Celestin, Mariners. Gavin Keelan, first for the Giants. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. Jamie Arnold, first for the A's. Christian Fouch, first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle, first for the Cardinals. And a sparkle parallel for the Rangers, Malcolm Moore. That's usually not numbered, I believe. And that'll be for Chris. Former first round pick. Alright, Chrome first. We have Brandon Compton for the Marlins for Michael. J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. Very poorly cut Sean Gamble, first rounder for the Royals for Christian. But cuts keep getting bad. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels for Bruce. Andrew Salas for the Marlins. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox for Thomas. Elian Pena for the Mets. Another in action. This time it's Steele Hall for the Reds without the die cut. And that'll be for Ethan. Refractor Travis Bazana for the Guards for Norman, and refractor first Antonio Jimenez, third rounder for the Mets for Shannon. So we have one real in action and the rest are goofy. So this is cut poorly, I'll put it here. Alright, we have Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. Thomas White, Marlins. Jack Gurovich, first for the Cardinals. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Tim Passanantine, first for the Jays. Ike Irish, first for the Orioles. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Dax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt, D-backs. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Max Clark, Tigers. Mason Morris, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Marcus Phillips, first for the Red Sox. Luke Dickerson, Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper for the Twins. And our last auto is a first for the Cardinals. It's Jack Gurovich. So no twin auto today. Whoops, I knocked over some of these. Alright, so that auto is going to go to Bruce. Third round, Jack Gurovich. Alright. Chrome first, Tanner Franklin for the Cardinals for Bruce. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners for John. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees, first round. Ethan Conrad for the Cubs for Michael. Cade Crossland, first for the Cardinals for Bruce. Luke Dickerson for the Nats. Bowman draft night, Jamie Arnold for the A's. And that'll be for Michael. Refractor, first rounder, Caden Bodine. Orioles for Francisco. Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. For Chris. Put this one over here. We still have not found a paper parallel yet. I assume that'll be in the last one. Usually you get one. We have it's sky blue. We have Cash Mayfield, Padres. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Malcolm Moore, Rangers. Kyle Ledisi, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians. Eli Willits, first for the Nationals. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Gage Wood, first for the Phils. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Davallian, first for the Dodgers. Matthew Mura, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Bredmer, first for the Angels. Michael Selena, first for the Padres. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. J.D. Dix, D-backs. Casey Cunningham, first for the D-backs. And Sky Blue, first for the Marlins. Max Williams, 48 of 499. He's a third rounder. And that will go to Michael. Alrighty, Chrome. First, Landon Hodge for the White Sox for Bruce. Reynald Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers for Bruce. Johnny Formello, Mariners. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals for Christian. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. And an inaction of... Oh, not an inaction. This is access of Gavin Keelan of the Giants for Andrew. Refractor first, Cameron Nelson of the Rockies. I think he's a fifth for Bruce. Yep. And Mason Peters, first for the Mariners for John. Alrighty-dighty. So now we can recap, see what we have. Alright. So for our autos, we have a blue of 150 auto, a Blue Jays Jake Cook, third rounder. We have a base auto of Nolan Sailors, fourth rounder for the Royals. And we have Jack Gurevich, base auto, third rounder for the Cardinals. We have a green of 99, Dean Curley, second rounder for the Guardians. We have a Fuchsia Reptilian of 199, Tim Piacentine, fifth rounder for the Jays. We have a Sparkle Parallel, Malcolm Moore of the Rangers. Sky Blue Paper of 499, Max Williams, third rounder for the Marlins. X-Fractor, second rounder Murph Gray of the Pirates. Sky Blue Chrome, Dakota Jordan of the Giants. We have a bunch of inactions. The only one that's actually a die cut with a refraction on it is Eli Willits, first overall pick for the Nats. The rest are very weird, but we do have them. We have a Steele Hall for the Reds. We have a Brady Abel for the Brewers, a Josh Heyman for the Royals, and a Charlie Condon for the Rockies. And usually we get one per box. We got one real one per this box. And for our refractors, we have first round Caden Bodine of the Orioles, first round Kyson Witherspoon of the Red Sox, first round Seth Hernandez of the Pirates, third round Trevor Cohen of the Giants, second round Dean Curley of the Guardians, and third round Antonio Jimenez of the Mets. And in the back, just our first round picks, we got Liam Doyle of the Cardinals, Eli Willits of the Nats, Michael Oliveto of the Tigers, Tyler Bredmer of the Angels, Katie Anderson of the Mariners, Gavin Fien of the... Or is it Gavin Keelan? Gavin Keelan of the Rangers, Charles Davallian of the Dodgers, Brady Abel of the Brewers, Jamie Arnold of the A's, and Ethan Conrad of the Cubs. So that'll be that for our 31st 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo break. We'll get you guys the results ASAP. We'll have this one shipped out by Wednesday. So thanks for joining. I'll get you guys those results very soon, and if you're interested in more, number 34 is up there with 5-ish or so spots left, I believe. On our way to 39. So, talk to you guys soon. Peace.